Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel and welcome to 2019. I hope that you've been having a wonderful new year so far. I would like to also welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading for Virgo from the 7th to the 13th of January 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. And if you would like a reading that resonates more personally with you, then you can get a private reading from me. You need to go to my website, jessmud.co.uk, to book the reading, or you can send me an email. And I have put my details in the description box so you can contact me. And please note, these personal readings are not free. I have also put the decks that I'm using in the description box, and I put in links, direct links to Amazon and eBay. So if you click on the links, it will take you directly to the deck so that you can buy the deck or even view the deck. And please don't forget to watch your 2019 readings that I put out in playlists for you and my deck walkthrough series that you will find interesting. So please like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. Now I'm starting off with the general energy read, and I'm using the answer deck for you, for this. I put this deck in the description box as well, so you can look at that. And then I'll do the general tarot read for you afterwards. Okay, so you're working, maybe you're working on a relationship at the moment, and you're trying to either make that, work out to the best. You've got a lot of hope going on, looking to the future. So working on a relationship with someone, maybe a reconciliation, maybe trying to make your present or current relationship better. And, maybe there's something that happened and you've been asking for forgiveness from it. And you've got a lot of hope that everything is going to improve. There's something that happened, some kind of event that happened within that relationship that caused some kind of scandal. So some kind of big event that has caused maybe a little bit of a breakdown in communication in that relationship, and you're trying to work on it. And, maybe you've done something that upset the other person and you've needed to ask for forgiveness. So in the past, you've been dealing a lot with love, and it's caused a lot of growth for you. So this relationship has been very, very productive and has been, brought a lot of happiness into your life. And maybe you didn't expect to have something happen, but it has, and that has really caused a lot of upset. So you're going down a very spiritual path over here, using a lot of your intuition and tapping into your, your deep spiritual essence, if you like. So that's going to be coming in. So whatever's happened in this relationship is directing you more along your spiritual path and allowing you to look into yourself and find answers within yourself. You're very confused at the moment. You really don't know what to do. So you're trying to find answers, and you're using a lot of your intuition to try and find these answers. So those are the energies for that week. And I'm going to use Lowe's Scarabeo deck, and I've put this deck in the description box and links to Amazon and eBay. And this is a Rider-Waite deck. So if you are learning the Rider-Waite system, this is a really lovely deck because it's got some really beautiful imagery in it, but not difficult. Okay, so the main energies of the cards are the Six of Cups. So there's some kind of offer that has been made to you, some kind of temptation, if you like, because this woman is being offered an apple, or is offering an apple. So you may have encountered something, somebody from your past, and you might have been tempted by this person. So it might have been an old flame that came in, and you might have had some kind of encounter with this old flame. It is something that has emerged from the past, or somebody that has emerged from the past that has made this tempting offer to you. And maybe you have been somebody that has indulged in it, if you like. So there might have been somebody that came in from your past, somebody that you knew, an old flame, somebody that you knew in childhood, and it might have been an offer that has been a sexual offer, and maybe there's been a bit of, where you strayed from a relationship. So this could well be the case, or maybe you've got somebody that's making an offer to you and tempting you. I mean, you might be in a relationship right now, and maybe you're being tempted by this person. Maybe you always liked this person, and this is now an opportunity that's presenting itself, and maybe you're having difficulty refusing this opportunity. So this could well be the case. A forbidden fruit kind of situation, if you like. Now, what's going on for you? You've got the Fool card coming in here, and you've got it crossed by the Queen of Swords. So the Fool card is talking about new beginnings and starting things off afresh. This person's going through this doorway here. So they're starting something brand new. A brand new cycle in your life is beginning. And you're taking charge of it. You're cutting out things and people that are not serving you. You can see this person's got the head of a man in her hand, so she's chopped off his head. So anybody that's not saying things that you like, if you don't like what they're saying, you're cutting them off. I mean, really, just not even questioning it. You're just severing them from your life. You're removing them from your life, because you want to make this brand new start, and you don't want anything from the past to come and hinder it. And you're taking control, you're taking charge, and you'd rather be alone, because the Queen of Swords is she's very, she's the divorcee of the tarot deck. So you'd rather be alone than have to put up with anything anybody else has got to say. So you are taking a stand for what you believe in, and being Virgo, you don't really mind being alone. So it doesn't matter. It seems like you've decided that if somebody or something is not serving you, you're letting them go. You're getting rid of that past energy, and you're going to be moving forward on your own if you need to, because the Fool moves by himself. So you don't mind severing or cutting off relationships in order for you to move, by yourself, to be by yourself. Being alone does not scare you. So in the past year, you've been dealing with a heartbreak situation. So there's been a loss of communication with this person that you were dealing with, and you've been very, very upset. You've been getting over it. This is the card of regret. This is the card of, having to deal with some kind of really difficult situation, and it might have involved a third-party situation as well. So, what's going on in the last 3 months? You've got the Knave of Wands over here. So you might have been doing some traveling, and that might have been involved, or you might be getting news of doing some traveling. So maybe there is a prospect coming up for you, an offer coming up for you, where you can do some traveling with regards to your work. This could also be, where you're getting to communicate with people from, overseas. A lot of international communication going on over here. And this could also be a card where, you're deciding to take on something in the form of study, learning. But it also involves travel. So, your work could be taking you traveling. And this might be the case. You might be thinking of doing some traveling. The Knave of Wands is usually about messages. So it's not the actual travel itself, but you are thinking of doing that. And you're communicating a lot with people from all over the world. It's a very energetic card. So there's a lot of information that's being exchanged. And because you can see this warm atmosphere to this card, you might be talking to people in warmer countries, communicating or networking with people from warmer countries overseas. And that's been going on in the last few months. So you are feeling very restricted right now with the Eight of Swords. You feel like, whatever your job situation, whatever situation you are, you're feeling very tied up. Maybe you don't feel like people are talking or communicating enough with you or giving you all the information. This woman's got a blindfold on, so you don't feel like you're seeing everything. Something is being kept from you, or you feel like there's information that has not come to light, and you don't have all the facts in hands, really. And you don't have all the facts at hand, and you can't escape from the situation that you are in, because you don't know really which way to go, because not all the information has been revealed to you with this card. And this has been playing on your mind. So going in the future, you can see there's a lot of confusion. So because you don't have all the information and you haven't seen everything yet, and this is preventing you. You can see the swords are sitting off like a barrier to the flow of this water. Your life is at a bit of a standstill right now, and it's because of this confusion that everything is not moving. You don't really know what to do. You don't know what option to take, what move to make, where to go, what is going to be the right move, whether it's going to be something that pans out for the better. You don't know whether you should be following the money or you should be following your spirituality. You can see there's a Buddha right over here. So you are really confused. You don't know whether you are looking for stability. You really don't know where to go right now, and this is playing out. It's making you really confused. You really don't know what to do. Now, what you want to do is walk away from a situation that is very established. Something that you're doing right now you feel is not serving you right now. It's not giving you that emotional fulfillment. You want to end the cycle, but you've also got the full moon over here within this the last quarter of the moon over here. So there's a lot of confusion about where to go, and you're worried that if you make this move, is it going to be the right move for you to make? Is it going to bring you that emotional fulfillment? If you go out on your own, are you going to make it? And these are things that are worrying you. You want to make that move. It seems like you're all ready and set to go for it, but there's a lot of confusion. You want to end whatever's going on in your life and move on to something brand new, but you're not quite sure which way or whether it's going to bring any rewards. So what's going on around you? It seems like, if you're having any financial problems, it seems like you are going to be getting some kind of money. But even if you don't have financial problems, it looks like some kind of money is coming to you. You are going to be handed some money. With the Six of Pentacles, you might be getting a promotion, you might be getting a raise, you might be getting some kind of money coming in with this Six of Pentacles to get you through the situation. So if you're having any problems, it looks like there is going to be money coming in. Also, you need to watch your spending. You need to know what is going in and out and watch that you're not overspending. So a need for you to actually start addressing your finances. So what's on your mind? You've got the Nine of Wands. You feel that you're dealing with a very difficult situation here. There's a lot of fighting going on, it seems, around you, and you feel like you have to defend yourself. You're just managing to get the situation under control, and you're worried that you're not going to be able to, you don't have enough energy or strength to be able to go for the next battle, because this is like waiting for the final battle. But you're worried that you're not going to be able to sort this particular problem out. So whatever problems you are overwhelming you a little bit. You've been fending off the problems, but you're worried that you're not going to be able to sort all these problems out, that things are getting a bit over your head right now. So going into the future, you've got the Death card, the Five of Pentacles, and you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Death card is actually a big change that comes in, where you cut out things and move away from it. It is a big change, it's inevitable, and it will happen. So it looks like you're going to sever ties, or you're going to change where you are at, because you've even got the Eight of Cups over here. So it looks like with the Death card and the Eight of Cups, you are planning on just letting go of that situation and walking away. You're cutting it out. And you've even got this Queen of Swords over here. So you are cutting out everything that is not serving you anymore. Be it a job, be it your personal relationship, something that is not serving you. You are really severing ties with that situation, and you're moving on. And it seems like, you might have to take some kind of loss with it. So if you decide that you're going to leave this job situation, there might be a period where you undergo some kind of problems with the finances as well, where you are going to need financial support with the Six of Pentacles in the spread. So if you decide that you want to sever ties with this particular situation, it looks like you might incur some kind of financial losses, being left out in the cold, being isolated. You're going to be on your own, and make sure that you have you've put aside some sort of money so that you don't end up being going through that hardship period. It looks like, the Death card is cutting away things that are not serving you anymore, but it is putting you into a period where you're going to have a little bit of hardship, and you're going to have to ask for some help, because the Five of Pentacles also talks about getting help from people. So you might need to get some financial support, or even support in getting you through that situation. But it seems like that's what you want to do. You want to sever ties. But it looks like, a job will come in soon after that. If you're worried about the finances, it looks like you will be able to overcome this situation. So although you've got the Five of Pentacles, where you're going through a bit of restriction and hard times, you've got the Knight of Pentacles over here, which is talking about, you working and being able to make that money back again. So, even though you go through a little period, a short period, excuse me, of hardship, it looks like you get right back onto the cow in this case, or the bull in this case, and you start earning and you start making, and money starts coming in for you. So maybe this change is necessary. Maybe you're not enjoying where you're working at, or the situation that you are in, and you need to make that change. Even if you go through this hardship, it seems like you will bounce back and you will be able to earn and make money. Money will come back to you again. So if that's what you're worried about, it seems like although you go through a period where you have a bit of problems, financial problems, you will get a helping hand. Somebody will give you that helping hand. It seems like you want to branch off on your own. You want to go your own way. Maybe you want to do your own thing. You want to start your own business. And there is going to be a period where there is going to be a little bit of hardship that you go through. But with hard work, it seems like everything is going to go your way. So it seems like you want to sever ties. You are trying to find a solution to your problem. But it seems like even if you go your own path, if you go on your own, if you start your own business, or if you start working for yourself, even after that period of hardship, it seems like things are going to start looking up for you. And, you will overcome the situation. So you do want to branch off. You've got the Fool card over here. And the Fool card is saying taking a risk, and, hoping for the best. And, getting rid of people that are not serving you anymore. So it looks like you want to be independent. This Queen of Pentacles talks about, Queen of Swords talks about independence and taking, a charge of things. So it looks like you want to do that, and you want to go your own path. If you go through hardship, it looks like there are going to be people that help you out. There is going to be money coming in. You won't be at a complete financial loss. There might be a little bit of hardship where you need to tighten your belt, but it looks like you're going to be bouncing back again after that. So there is something that is tempting you. There is some kind of temptation coming in for you to do that. And maybe this new situation is going to be something that brings you more happiness and more, much more growth than you've had in the past. Okay, so I'm just going to draw some cards from the Wolf deck, and this is the Oracle deck that I'm using for this read. Let's see what it's got to say. So you have got good advice. It is necessary for you to seek good advice at this time because your personal judgment cannot be trusted. Look to those you trust and respect, such as a lawyer, doctor, a broker, and a family member. So this card is saying that you need to actually ask people around you for what you should be doing before you make a big leap, before you make this complete cut where you, completely sever things with this Death card, where you completely change the situation. You need to actually go and ask for some advice and get a different perspective before you make big changes. Carelessness, you cannot afford to be carelessness or you will suffer for the consequences. Pay attention to money and taxes. Be careful of as to what you say. This could possibly backfire. So this card is advising that maybe making this big leap and just, abandoning things and moving on might not be the best route for you to follow. It might be a bit careless, and there might be some consequences to that, because it looks like if you make that big cut, there is going to be the Five of Pentacles, so there's going to be a lot of hardship that comes with it. So you need to take some advice, get some objective advice or good advice from somebody around you. Even speak to somebody who has good financial knowledge before you make a big decision about starting something new or going down a different path. Because if you are very careless and you haven't got good planning in place, it looks like you will suffer some hardships, some loss. So you really do need to rethink your plans. And then you've got the Alpha male coming in, which says this card represents a very powerful male that is coming into your life within the next 12 months. This person could change your life. He might be a stockbroker, lawyer, doctor, real estate agent, or benefactor. He will not be a lover. So this card is saying that this might not be the right time for you to make that kind of big move where you have to just abandon everything and go forward. It might be it is still in the cards that you may need to make that big change, but you might need to wait a little while. You might need to wait for about 12 months until this person comes in who can help you out financially and then make the leap. So although you want to move away and walk away from a situation, it might be much more prudent for you to actually hang in there and, just continue working, accumulate that much of finance. So when you take that leap, where you take a leap of faith with the Fool card, you know, it's a leap that is, you know, you have put aside money so that you don't get yourself into problems, and you have somebody there that can back you up financially so that you don't end up as the Five of Pentacles, going through a difficult period where nobody's there to support you and you don't have the finance to get yourself through a situation. So instead of making rash decisions, it says you do need to go and get some good advice from people around you, and maybe put it off a little bit, wait a little bit before you make big moves, and big moves that can have big financial consequences. So, you know, it might be a good time for you to just hold off making big decisions right now. Speak to somebody who knows you and knows your situation before you decide to make big leaps of faith, and you know, get yourself into trouble. So good advice is necessary, and a time not to be careless. A time for good planning would be necessary, and maybe just hang in there for a bit until things improve and stabilize, and that you have put aside a little bit of a nest egg so that you don't end up in trouble, in financial trouble, before you start making big moves. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.